Hello everyone, peace be upon you all. Welcome to the seventh video where we read the section on substance and essence. It says, the article, Aristotle turns in Zeta 4 to a consideration of the next candidate for substance, essence. Essence is the standard English translation of Aristotle's curious phrase to the an literally the what it was to be, for a thing. This phrase so boggled his Roman translators that they coined the word essentia to render the entire phrase, and it is from this Latin word that ours derives. Aristotle also sometimes uses the shorter phrase to the est, literally the what it is, for approximately the same idea. In Arabic, it is the what it is, the mahiyya, the what it is. In his logical works, Aristotle links the notion of essence to that of definition, horismos. A definition is an account, logos, that signifies an essence, that refers to the essence. And he links both of these notions to a certain kind of per se predication, kathoto, literally in respect of itself or intrinsically, kind of predication. What belongs to a thing in respect of itself belongs to it in its essence, onto the testy. For we refer to it in the account that states the essence. He reiterates these ideas in Zeta 4. There will be an essence only of those things whose logos is a definition, and vice versa. Something can be a definition only if it refers to to a thing that has an essence. The essence of each thing is what it is said to be intrinsically. It is important to remember that for Aristotle one defines things, not words. The definition of tiger does not tell us the meaning of the word tiger. It is not nominal. It tells us what it is to be a tiger, what a tiger is said to be intrinsically. Thus, the definition of tiger states the essence, signifies the essence, the what it is to be of a tiger, what is predicated of the tiger per se. Aristotle's preliminary answer in Zeta 4 to the question what is substance is that substance is essence. But there are important qualifications. So here we have arrived at an answer. The candidate which is the substance is the essence. For as he points out, definition horismos, like what it is, the est, is said in many ways too. So there is a certain meaning to essence when we say essence is substance. That is, items in all the categories are definable. So items in all the categories have essences. Just as there is an essence of man, there is also an essence of white and an essence of musical. But because of the Prosean equivocity of is, such essences are secondary in the primary protos and unconditional way haplos definition, and the essence belong to substances. So essence in the primary sense belong to individual things only, real objects, substantial objects, composites of form and matter. Essence belong to these things only. Thus Zeta 4 tells us it is only these primary essences that are substances. Aristotle does not here work out the definition of this hierarchy of essences, but it is possible to reconstruct a theory of such a hierarchy on the basis of subsequent developments in the book Zeta. In Zeta 6, Aristotle goes on to argue that if something is primary and spoken of in respect of itself, katheto legumenon, it is one and the same as its essence. The precise meaning of this claim, as well as the nature and validity of the arguments offered in support of it, are matters of scholarly controversy. But it does seem safe to say that Aristotle thinks that an accidental unity, such as a pale man, is not a kathetolegomenon, is not spoken of itself, it's not primary. Since pallor is an accidental characteristic of a man, and so is not the same as its essence. Pale man, that is to say, does not specify the what it is of any primary being, and so cannot be an essence of the primary kind and hence is not identical to its essence. As Zeta 4 has already told us, essence in the primary sense will belong to things that are species of a genus and to nothing else. Man is a species, and so there is an essence of man, but pale man is not a species. And so, even if there is such a thing as the essence of a pale man, it is not at any rate a primary essence. At this point, there appears to be a close connection between the essence of a substance, of an individual object, and its species, eidos, and this might tempt one to suppose that Aristotle is identifying the substance of a thing, since the substance of a thing is its essence, with its species. A consequence of this idea would be that Aristotle is radically altering his conception of the importance of the species, which in the categories he called a secondary substance, that is, a substance only in a secondary sense. But such an identification would be a mistake for two reasons. First, Aristotle point Aristotle's point at 1030a11 is not that a species is an essence, but that an essence of the primary kind corresponds to a species, man, and not to some more narrowly delineated kind, such as pale man. Second, the word eidos, which meant species in the logical works, has acquired a new meaning in a hylomorphic context, where it means form, contrasted with matter, rather than species, contrasted with genus. In the conceptual framework of metaphysics zeta, a universal, such as man or horse, which was called a species and a secondary substance in the categories, is construed as not substance but rather a compound of sort. A universal is a compound of sort, consisting of this account and this matter taken universally. The eidos, that is primary substance in book zeta, is not the species that an individual substance belongs to, but the form that is predicated of the matter of which it is composed. Let us repeat this part again because it is important. Second, the word eidos, which meant species in the logical works, has acquired a new meaning in a hylomorphic context, where it means form contrasted with matter, rather than species contrasted with genus. In the conceptual framework of metaphysics zeta, a universal such as man or horse which was called a species and a secondary substance in the categories, is construed as not substance but rather a compound of sorts, consisting of this account and this matter taken universally. The eidos, that is primary substance in book Zeta, the essence, the form, that is taken as primary substance, not the species that an individual substance belongs to, but the form that is predicated of the matter of which it is composed. And with this, we reach the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Peace.